Now let me give you this final example of how this can be used. Here is a business model canvas for Apple's iTunes. Not the entire company of Apple, just their iTunes division. I want you to look carefully at what has been determined here for Apple. Look, for example, at their customer. Their customer segment is the mass market. They want to sell to all of us. They want to sell to everybody. There's only one customer segment for them, and that's a mass market. And what are they providing? Their value proposition? It is for you and I to be able to enjoy music just as easily as we possibly can. Now let me ask, because I buy the music from Apple, and I download it either onto my iPhone or my iPod or my iPad, and I buy it through iTunes, does Apple make a lot of money selling music? Does Apple make a lot of money selling music? Let me ask this question. What does Apple make? Do they make music or do they make product? Product. They don't make music. Apple doesn't record any of the music. And so, look carefully at their revenue stream. They make some music revenues, but very little. Where they make their money is selling hardware. They have figured out ways to bring things together to sell their product. Remember the mouse? Why was the mouse brought together? To sell computers. It made computers easier to use. Apple decided that they would sell music so that there would be a greater demand for the products onto which the music was placed. The iPod or the iPhone or the iPad. And so they began this process of selling music to people to download music, not to make money selling the music, but to make money selling hardware. That's where they made their money. Because they did not make their money selling music, notice their key partnerships. The record companies. Record companies make music. And as a result of a partnership between Apple and the record companies, the revenues, the largest portion of the music revenues went over here, which added to the cost of doing business for Apple in their iTunes business. When we begin to really understand how to use this business model canvas, it becomes a very powerful business tool in understanding how to analyze a business opportunity and how a business functions. Well, you can look at the rest of that. But that's just one example of many that I could give you on how this business model canvas now helps me understand a full business function on one page rather than lots of other pages. This is a new tool that has just been introduced in the last couple of years that have been very successful. There, how's that?